I'm Dan Galusha and welcome to another edition of Shootin' Plink. And we're back at the knife throwing range again. And here recently I was talking to you about the cold steel microflight knives and how they are as far as for throwing and such. And the lightweightness, they're about 3 ounces, extremely lightweight. I'm not a fan of them for anything in a longer distance type throw. But what I'm going to do today is to show you how you can throw these 3 at a time from different distances. We might try 16 feet, I'm not sure, because it gets a lot tougher at that point. And after I do it, then I'll show you how I threw them from each distance. And like I said, we're going to throw all 3 of these at one time. So let's get to it. Now we're going to go to 10 feet, right where you're sitting. Let's try 13 feet. Alright. Just for the heck of it, I'm going to go back to 16 feet. I mean, this is hopeless, but we're going to try. Well, 1 out of 3. What the heck. Alright, they stuck. That last one's from 16 feet. They hit. They just didn't stick. And I'll show you what I do now. First off, you put them all together like that. Make sure they're good and level. The nice thing about it is the points are all about the same, which is going to help. You want this to be, like I said, as level as possible. You don't want one way down, the other one up. That can throw off the whole thing. And the first one, what I did was I did a half spin, and that was at 7 feet. I took them like this, again, making sure they were this way. Took them from down here, and I could either do a military, which is this way, or that way. I happen to throw them kind of this way. It's kind of a sidearm type thing. Well, it wasn't sidearm, but it was, I guess you'd say this was sideways a little bit. I didn't have them perfectly straight. It doesn't make any difference. Anyway, you keep them like that, and I got them down here by the tips. That's what I did to throw them at 7 feet. At 10 feet, again, put them together, and I used the hole, like I told you in the other video. And I put my thumb right there, clamping them shut good. I don't want them fanned all out like a fan of cards or something. I want them just like that, and keeping them together as much as possible. At 13 feet, I do the same thing I do with them if I'm throwing them individually. I use this right here, and I put my hand like this. And that's at 13 feet. Now, sometimes those will come fanned out, just a little bit like that. Don't want it to, but it does. So there are times when I'll take my thumb like this. It doesn't always throw as well, though, that way. I'd rather have it just like this and let them go. At 16 feet, I do, again, just like I normally do if they're individual, take them this way. The nice thing about it is they do have a little bit more weight to them as far as throwing goes. But you got to remember to put that extra oomph, because once they leave your hand, they're going to go individually. And this, I got it right here. Again, I'm using this dip, and I got it just like this. And I got the blade, the point, right here. That's where you got to watch. Don't stick it in your hand, especially if you got it really sharp. And a really sharp one is good to have at the 16-foot level. Stick them. Anyway, that's how I held them. That's how I did it. Make sure they're level. And again, with these 3 together, you're throwing right around 9 ounces of knife. At least that's the way it feels. But again, once it leaves your hand, no, they're individual knives. They're coming out there, just like they normally would. So until next time, shoot safe, in this case, throw safe, and have a great day of plinking.